Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zane. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me today. So, as you can see by the screen right now, you are looking at Zanis jungle. What happened to Zanis? Like, people were using him in last Worlds. People were using him in their pro matches. The junglers, you know? Rush, all these guys. What happened to Zanis? They just don't use him now. So today we're gonna play him. We're gonna see what's up with him. I think he's an alright jungler, but he does have his downfalls that we will talk about later in the video. But here you can see that we are just starting red. We're gonna end up on the Dark Slayer side. But the one thing about Zanis is if you start red, you will run out of mana. So you just want to skip over the side camps, run straight to that blue first, and then start your side camps here. If you're ever low on mana, just use your second skill and not your first. You know, if you only have mana to use one skill, I would go with your second skill just because that gives you the extra attack speed, so you will jungle faster when you have that no mana and you're hitting that blue buff. Also, this is the reason why he has 10 blitzes, 10 grills, is because his jungle clear is very slow early on. He needs that attack speed, guys. Even though the second skill gives a ton of attack speed, he still needs it. I stand in the bush there. I thought that the Murad was going to be stacking off of the Sentinel. That's why I stood over there, but actually the Florentino goes in on the Marja over there, but the Murad was camping the bush, so he ended up getting ganked, but it's no problem because the Tulin is able to pick up the kill. I forget the Sentinel here because I can see the Liliana. I had no idea she was 4 yet, actually, but I am able to get her pretty low. That's some okay damage. You know, we just got her to 50%. That's very nice. Any poke is appreciated. Guys, people, they don't really value poke is what it should be. Poke is very important in this game. If you can get somebody to have health, you know, 25% HP, that's crazy. When you're late game, that's basically like a free objective. That's a free, you know, abyssal right there. If their support is almost dead, it doesn't matter if you got the kill or not, but they have to back. So poke is very important. So it was very nice that we were able to get that onto the Liliana. So here we walk down bot. We see that the Mirage is jumping into there. I don't want to jump in yet, so I'm just waiting in the bush. I see the Violet there. As soon as I see her roll, I go in. I use my ultimate on her. I use my second skill. I use my first skill. I'm just hitting everyone right now. Unfortunately, guys, look at that Murad's HP. Look at that HP. We were so close, but it was still very well played. We ended up getting 1 kill off of that and 1 assist. Very nicely played. Unfortunately, the Murad did use his second skill. He was able to avoid our basic attacks with that iframe, the immunity there, but still 2 very nice kills at bot. Going to our favor. And guys, Zanis is passive again. Look at our stat. You can see right there, right above my punish and restore, you can see the 2 stacks. That's 24 damage for free, guys. 24 damage. That's probably about 300 gold in value already that we just got on AD. That's because whenever you get a kill or assist on Zanis, as we all know, you can get 12 attack damage. So late game, that makes him a complete monster. While you're stacking up all these kills and assists throughout the entire game, you are going to get stack on stack on stack of this passive, and it's just going to deal work to everybody late game. So we can see that there, I use my ultimate in the jungle. I'll do that. Again, it's like the same thing as Murad, Zephy's, stuff like that. You can use your ultimate, doesn't really matter. Here, I only use my second skill on the dragon because I see the Violet. I want to save my first and ultimate. Here we can see the Murad is going to be chasing. I actually ultimate on the Murad. I'm able to burst him down. Guys, look at that burst. 5 minutes into the game, he just got 100 to 0. That's only with 2 stacks. Imagine what I could have done there if I had like 5 stacks, which is what will happen late game. Just imagine the damage. So we just go there, we pick up our red. Unfortunately, the Murad did not have his blue, so we do not have a blue right now. We can see that his jungle is up though, so that's where his blue is, also with the other camps. But we go behind this Violet here. I use my first skill thinking that she was going to go back in the bush and recall, but she did not, so I dive on her tower here. I use my first and second skill to kill her. I don't basic attack her because I know I'll die, and then I just run away and manage to pick up the kill while successfully escaping That was very nice. That was actually very close though, so it was a bit risky to do that. So after that, as we said, we do not have blue, so we need to go get it. I am not going to stay and try to invade the Marad's blue, because not only was he up again at that time, but just I was insanely low HP. I had like, what, 5%, guys? So yeah, we are just going to avoid that and go back into our own jungle here. I see the sentinels up. I see my bot jungle is not up yet, so I'm not going to go to that right away, guys. I can do more important stuff on the map. I can see the Marauder is there. I drag out the sentinel because I think the Marauder is going to come to me, since he just saw me basically right up in his face. But actually he did not come up to me. He tries to poke mid still. So I go down there to try and see if I can make anything happen, but I cannot. But actually, I see the Mirage just used all his dashes. I assumed that he used his second skill, the iframe, so I jump right on to where he was going to come back, and we are able to pick up a very nice kill there. I use my second skill to clear those two small minions from the minion wave. I start hitting that, and guys, look, because of the Sentinel, I am able to just charge up on that Mina. We can not get the Violet because she actually used her flicker. This is a lane Violet, not jungle, so she has a flicker. She actually uses the flicker while the Lumber ulted her, and then she rolled under tower even further. I cannot chase that. Not worth it at all. But guys, look at our stacks now. We have 8 stacks. That's like 100 free AD right there. 100 for doing nothing. We can see, look at this. Look at this Marauder, guys. What? Where does HP go? I don't know. Where the fuck did it go? But yeah, we can see that we just bursted him down so hard. We can see that the Marja is up top very low, so we're going to jump onto her. We're just flanking her from behind. We're getting control over Ronald's red since he had to back off. And as you guys saw, he got deleted. It's basically the same thing that happened at bot. He escaped with 1 HP with that second skill, immunity. So as soon as we pick up the kill onto Marja, we are just going to go back into our jungle. Remember, we never cleared our red side jungle because we were waiting for it to spawn. Now is the opportunity. Excuse me. Now is the opportunity to go and get that. So again, we're not leaving our jungle up for too long. Of course, we want to get our 30 Soul Reaver stacks, which are coming along nicely. We have 28 now. I see that the jungle is coming up. I saw the blue symbol, but unfortunately it was not up. I see Violet here, so I use my entire combo. I even frostbite her to deal a bit more damage because I don't want her flickering over the wall. I don't want her ulting over the wall. If she did either of those, it was likely that I was not going to get the kill there. So we just bursted her down so nicely with our passive. And guys, 120 free AD from that passive. Are you kidding me? Look at all that free damage we just are getting from just playing the game right now. I see the Marja walking over, so I'm just going to ult her. We force out her ult too. I see that the Murad ulted or dashed around there, so I can see where he left his shadow. I figured he wasn't going to go back to it since, you know, it's basically behind our entire team. So he just dashes under tower. I try to chase him knowing that, and we're not able to get it. I ultimate the Liliana there, but I cannot commit to that anymore since I do not have my ult. I'm just going to help this Florentino to secure the blue buff, and we do get the blue. So we're just waiting for our ultimate to come back right now. We can see this fighting around mid and top. We're going to walk up right behind them. I cannot turn into them yet. I do not want to get destroyed by Mina, but as you can see the Lumber ult right there. As soon as I see that, I jump in. I use my ultimate. I use my second skill. I use my first skill. We are getting some nice AoE damage off all the base attacks and all the first skill AoE damage. We are able to pick up 4 of them, guys. 2 of the kills ended up actually going to us. And guys, the passive again, guys, 13 stacks. It stacks up to 20. So you could just imagine, you know, what a Zanis with 20 of these stacks of free AD could do to any squishy. We were able to kill steal that Marauder right there. That was unfortunate for our Florentino. I ended up getting him with like a sliver of HP. But yeah, we're just going to spend our ultimate there. Now we're just positioning around mid. You know, there's not much to do. The Marja predicts the ult this time. She sees it coming since That's what we did to her last time, and she is able to ultimate before my ulti even connects. You can see the animation, but while I was midair with the ult, she is able to negate all the damage, which is well played by her. So here again, we're just staying around. Guys, Zanis is like Wonder Woman in the regard of tower diving. Here, guys, you can see I jump onto the Marauder, and look at that damage, guys. Oh my, look at the damage. We just destroyed them. Here, I tried to get greedy. I dived under tower. I thought I had Hercules, which I did, but it was just not enough to help with the tower dive. This is what I'm talking about. On Zanis, you do not want to be committing to these tower dives. He has no mobility. He has no dashes. Just like Wonder Woman, you know, if a Wonder Woman or a Zanis goes under the tower, that is either that's basically a full commit. You are either wiping their team or you are dying under tower. There is really no in between. So we ended up kind of backing off there, but it was too late and we did not have any dashes. Honestly, we should have either full committed to that Mina that was about half HP and then camped in between the high ground top and the core tower. You know what I'm talking about, that little safe zone at the very top right of the map. Or we could have just backed off completely and not went into the tower. But yeah, be cautious when you're tower diving on Zanis. It can get punished very, very hard. Same with Wonder Woman, guys. Any hero that does not have a dash can be punished like that. But as you saw, we were able to pick up those two very nice and quick kills. Guys, this full AD build along with the passive stacks is just doing work right now. I jump onto the Marja there. I was trying to get the Violet, but I'll take a Marja too. I can see that I get slowed from the second skill of Violet by like 80 or 90%. I'm gonna back off as soon as I see that. I'm just lifestealing off of these minion waves right now, trying to use my second skill so I can get the lifesteal. If you didn't know, the second skill also gives lifesteal, so you want to be using that in your jungle all the time. We see here, we're just waiting for Violet to roll. There she rolls. We are able to pick up the kill. I see Lumber uses his ult onto the Liliana, and that gives me the OK sign pretty much to go and jump in on that Liliana, and we're able to pick up a nice double kill to finish off the game, guys. GG. You can see how those stacks started to progress. You know, early game, we were like bursting people down. You know, okay amount. You saw the Liliana at mid, maybe at like 2 minutes 30 seconds. We got it to half fairly quickly. You know, at bot lane, then we saw the damage out on the Mina Murad and the Violet, and over time it just progressed and progressed. Now a nice 34% on Zanis, guys. That's pretty good damage considering I am full melee pretty much. Like, I can't engage too hard. 20% received and the highest participation on my team. 13-minute win. GG, guys. Wow, that was a crazy game. You could see just even that 2v1, guys, basically under their core. I 2v1 the Murad and the Violet. That is how scary the Zanis is late game. You just need to ultimate, pop that second skill as soon as you can, use the first skill, and now you're basically just getting lifesteal after lifesteal after lifesteal with that enhanced basic attack and true damage from your ultimate. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.